Are you listening? Damn.
Smiling.
Yeah.
Hey sports fans, my name is Leroy Marc. I'm a brand attaché, business owner and an attorney, but you know me better as one of the hosts of the Business of Influence podcast. All season long in the Business of Influence podcast, we've been chatting to you about how to make money out of this industry, but also giving you the nitty-gritties about how this industry works by bringing in guests, by giving you some expert knowledge. But we thought this time we'd put a pause on the formal education and give you a practical view of how I, as a content creator, make my money in this business. So, let's go. So, today we thought we'd give you a practical view as one of the experts on the show of how I, as a content creator, live, how I apply the principles that we've shared with you over the last few seasons on the Business of Influence podcast, and also just to give you a practical example of what it means to be a content creator day to day. So, first things first, to go to the gym.
Yo, Leroy, please tell us why is it important for a content creator to actually go to the gym?
To train, well, I always say that your body is your temple. This is the actual thing that makes you make money. So you always want to have it ready. Unfortunately for us, we don't get the benefit of just hanging out and wearing clothes and things happen organically. You have to constantly prepare. And training is one of the things that we do to make sure that you're always ready. Also to make sure the clothes they give you will actually good on your body. So we'll get the torture going. Can we negotiate?
No, we're not negotiating anything. 32 is perfectly fine.
A quick update of what's happened today. So one of the things that I do is I'm an attorney of law, and I specialize primarily in media law contracts. Today I lawyered, and now I'm going to go off, change, and then go into my next job, which is trying to work out strategy for one of the content pieces we're working on at the Business of Influence podcast. Hey, cutie.
Hello, Leroy. Thank you.
How y'all doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. Are you having a good day?
Oh, lovely day. How's your day going?
Busy. I'll tell you at 5. I've had 3 wardrobe changes already, so it's a busy day.
Oh, wow. You look fabulous,
Thank you.
regardless.
Shower. I knew you were coming.
Thank you so much for having us and bringing us into your life.
Yes, it is a beautiful lot to be, and thank you very much.
So, any tips on how people can set themselves up for brand recognition? How to build yourself as a powerhouse?
So brands are very fussy, right? And brands always look for things that will match up with them. Just think about how if you're a brand and you're looking to get into a partnership or a marriage with someone, you want someone who fits you, someone who speaks the same language as you and is able to tell you your story authentically. So start looking at what value do you have that brands can leverage for? For instance, if you're a fashion person or a fitness person or a food person, what are things that you're trying to get out of that? What are kind of things that you are wanting to showcase? What is very interesting about that? What is your unique selling point in that industry? And then start building up from there. And then you add the golden ingredient, patience. You've got to wait. Keep creating, even though things won't be going the way you want them to at the beginning. The whole season we'll be talking about how Brands and brand work is a tough and unforgiving task because you have to be consistent and you have to create content.
Leroy,
Hello.
so we have more questions still.
Okay, try away.
All right, so we want to know, how can we approach brands or be approached by brands?
Okay, so you need to also be very careful about approaching brands, right? Because some brands will take your content and use it and not credit you or pay you for it. Rather create the content that you want to be paid for. So let's say there's a makeup brand you really like, right? Get the brand, do some makeup around it, and then don't mention the brand in the whole video. And then use that to say to them, look how wonderful my content is. Imagine if I attach this with your name. So you start creating the content that you want to be paid for so they can see that they can slot themselves easily into your lifestyle and to your content. But don't just approach brands just willy-nilly, because sometimes it looks a bit cheap, it looks a bit desperate, but rather put together something that you're able to show them and then be able to use that to market, because remember, you're the business, so you're the price.
So now, happen.
Finally!
Bring sunshine in the weekend. Hello,
Enjoy,
Leroy.
enjoy. You're leaving it back.
Ooh, you are so spicy. The roasts are not about whether you are scandalous or not. A roast is about, but comedy, like sometimes is like that.
Yeah.
It's about hitting you and laughing at what hurts the most.
You see, for me, it's the material. It's how much material can be gotten from you. And there's some certain people, especially in our entertainment industry, who allow themselves to be a bit fun, be jokes. Like Stephen Gessie, for instance, would be fantastic to roast because
Yes,
he's so involved.
he's great. He's
You
great.
know.
He's actually great. But he would also be such a sport.
I think what made it for me even more, brought home even more, is because this is something that's happening in real time, right? We're seeing global events that are happening on a scale that we've never seen
Global
before.
warming, all of that.
Global warming, the El Nino, effect. But more importantly, the idea that South Africa has always grappled the idea of euthanasia, and it's been one of those very complicated conversations that we have. People are like, hey, if I want to, end my life, I should be allowed to. But what happens is the global survival is based on us having those people who want to kill themselves, actually elect to